Welcome back once again, my wonderful tone readers, and that's a lot louder than I remember setting it. One sec. Did it get reset? Nope, wrong thing. That's good. Okay. Sound X back up, because, that's nice. Yes, today, new visual novel, new story, and very similar to Tavern Talk, Coffee Talk, where we are going to be serving drinks to patrons who come in, telling us stories, and I'm sure we're going to have to give advice from time to time. Still a fantasy aspect, because from what it looks like there's going to be a good number of non-human races, which is fucking fantastic, but a more modern setting. We're in some sort of a town, maybe a, I don't know, curbside? No, that's not the right term for it. In some sort of locally owned kind of a coffee shop, not a Starbucks by any sense. Apologies for being a little bit late today, though. I got caught up with some yard work, specifically cleaning gutters, because it was like the least windy day we've had in the last week or so, and I wanted to get it out of the way. And it took longer than I expected. My body's still sore, and I completely forgot to eat lunch. So occasionally I will stop and pause the game for a bit so I may snack on a couple carrots. To at least keep me hydrated, you know? Tall glass of apple juice. Spiced apple juice, actually. So it's not alcoholic, but it is a bit more flavorful, which is good because there's a bunch of fucking ice in it to keep it nice and cool and soothing. But anyone's here, I hope you're excited for this new story. I've only seen a few of the opening sequences when Braca did it, but it was a while ago. So I have no conscious memory about how it's going to start out. I do know there's a foam pouring option to make like art in the teas and coffees, and we'll see how good I am at that. But it seems interesting. Fine little minigame. Well, let's hop right into it. Nice, easiest achievement, start a new game. Man, if that's not 100% for people who have bought it, I will be amazed. Yes, the far-off year of 2020. Set in the nice little place of Seattle. Oh, hey, the Space Needle, I think. A city filled with dreams and madness. Hopefully not the Eldritch variety. A time when the Great War between races put a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Such is the way of capitalism. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. I think... Oh, I was going to read off the names, but too late. Is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. Oh, God. Elves are going to be tech bros? Oh, that's going to be annoying. That's crick my neck. Good lord, I cannot get it out. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have elf, presumably. I'm not sure if it's just the perspective or intentional, but this guy is a little pointier, but still like human size, so maybe half elf variety. The demonkin, whether they be cambions, tieflings, or even literally demonkin. Orc variety. I just noticed one character is a slowly moving cross. That's neat. And the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empire. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. They tend to be the steampunk level engineers as a default. And the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. I mean, he's got some nice style. I have a very similar outfit, minus the hat, though I have considered getting such hat. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It's a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. Once again, adjust my other screen, which is going to pause the game. One feature I don't like is it's a visual novel. You can pause it anytime. One corner of the city stands a coffee shop. I assume this one, because the awning. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. Interesting choice. You think they'd leave it open, at least for the people coming in for breakfast coffee. A place where people share their stories. These are their stories. Oh, nope, different awning, but a good call of awning for coffee shop. So Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. No, I need a bit more before this. Oh, no. God, no, text is going without me. One sec. Pause. Can I? Nope. Wait, no, why is... One sec. God, that is moving so fast. Oh God, I can't stop that? Good Lord. Welcome in, Barenko. Good to see you, good to see you. I actually completely missed getting hit by anything to the Wilhelm, because I was panicking over how quickly this is going. Good Lord, how can I not... Why is the default so quick? Yeah, are there really no other options? I'm missing some stuff. Assume is this... Nope, that's not it. Okay. At least I have this to fall back to. But let's see. Well, oh, it's you. Customer named Freya, apparently. Hey, Lucy. How's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. Huh, what happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Wait, what's this? One sec. Oh, is this choice of stuff that's actually going? Oh, no, it's... Oh, okay, so our friends. So we got Freya, who's a storyteller, cop coming in later called Georgie, and Gala. I'll look at Freya, because she's here. Here's got a bit more green. Let's go in Are You Even Human? Julieta has been pear-wiggled. Oh no. God, what a fate to be placed within the pear-wiggler once again. Yeah, apologies for a little slow to respond. If you missed the opening, I was working on cleaning out my gutters today, which is a lot more physically intensive than I expected. It took longer, and I didn't have time for a proper lunch. I'm relying heavily on my iced drink for my throat. Let's see, Freya. Oh, birthday's in January. Nice. Writer for the Evening Whispers. Double S at the end. Not sure if that's intentional. Talks about mundane things, art, and life in general. Well, apparently we're not friends yet. We'll look at the others as they come in. Brewpad, what is this? Oh, all our recipes. Okay, we'll save that until that comes up. First, finding a Wing Ripper squad with powers that were a strong matchup against what they thought she was. Ooh. Which I presume to mean her not being that type means they were woefully underprepared. Aw, man. No free fiction today. Against this, but I just want to see. Oh, 1,000 years. Ah, 1,000 years is good. They weren't expecting to go up against a princess. That's fair. Very few things one can expect for such situations, going up against royalty who does not appear to be royalty. May their deaths be swift and painless. Unless they're assholes, let it be very painful then. Okay. Man, what a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer, after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things. That's a fucking mood. Okay, price at least once. Yeah. I mean, those things just happen, you know. We're gonna go. Sometimes a hero just, gets their spinal cord snapped in half like a piece of Pocky. Comes with a job. Oh, wrong time to laugh for that. Writer's block again. You got that right? Cool. What are you writing now? Remember my plan to... Oh. Something happened. What? Ah. Pardon the interruption. Machine's ready. You want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. If you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? You really need triple shot espresso. Got it. Brew pad. So, I mean, coffee, yes. But how do I make triple shot? What does that mean? Definitely not chocolate. Is it just called espresso in this? Because that's confusing. Okay. Maybe it's the next step? Adding 3 shots to something. Projecting through his body, connected to sections. Very important part of the nerve. Oof. See, it just says espresso. What does it mean, triple shot? I don't... God, I hope this is correct. Or if not, the game will tell me. One cup of... Okay, it is triple shot. If the game just calls it espresso, it freaks me the fuck out. Fair. It feels like a first day at any kind of retail job. It's like, okay, now go do this. You haven't taught me how to do this yet. Just do slang and slang or this other thing. It's like, I guess I'm learning on the job. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I need. Hey, MacBook, welcome up. Good to see you again. I am doing my best. I was doing yard work and forgot to have lunch, so I'm a little underhydrated, but I'm working on it. At least I can have drinks as I serve drinks, you know? How about yourself? You, enjoying your, Tuesday? God, this fucking neck. One sec. Application icy hot. Might help this neck kink. Self-cloning. That's potentially annoying. Ooh, you got another tattoo. Is it a fun design, or is it a more sentimental thing, like you did to commemorate an event? There's no capital, so I'm going to try and parse this grammatically. It's your cat named Spoon, which is a great cat name. So right up there with socks or mittens. Or the personally sent one for me, Gibson, which is an aunt's cat who has passed 2 decades ago. It was a grumpy cuss, but not rude. Okay. So it is a cat named Spoon. Adorable. Well, I hope that tattoo is what you're going for, and not going to be something in a few weeks, or it's like, oh man, they messed up a detail. Because it is annoying when they do that, because it's a lot harder to edit on the body than on a digital canvas. And Sip, I'll continue this story with Freya. It's nice that I got the text to stop auto going, whatever it was I did. Exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know? But it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel. Yes, that's a high bar. Depending who you talk to in the industry, whether it be the printing, publishing houses, or authors, the minimum word count for something to be considered a novel tends to be 35 to 40,000 words. That's the minimum. It's actually, if you're looking at the span of something big and culturally relevant, let's go Harry Potter. One of those books actually does not technically qualify by the 35 to 40,000 minimum words. I can't remember which one. And the average is only like slightly above, with I think it was one of the last 2 books being a long enough read that it helped bump that average up. So yeah, that's a lot of words. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. Yes. Much harder in practice. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Oh no, did she get fired? Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. Oh, good. What a coincidence. Like, I actually got fired today, so fuck you, bartender. Kind of iteration. Sorry, interaction. Words. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So, when opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. So... Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know, it was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great, except for the timeline, I assume. Glad to pay your job at the Evening Whispers. Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. Falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If she finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. look at me like that. How far along are you? The number of words you've written is not too far from 0. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. Yeah, but is it plot outline stuff or story? May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything. No, you don't. You never delete everything. You start a new document because there might be things or details you can reuse. It's like, rookie writer mistake. So, 0. Yes. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really glad this place could be of service. Oh, looks like someone's coming. Is our officer friend? No, new face. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please? Alright, so not a coffee. She does not want coffee. That's chocolate? Yes. All we have is dark chocolate. Really? I'm not even sure what this... I assume this is varieties of tea. But okay. I hope... Wait, do we have to actually discover? Well, no time like the present to practice. Double chocolate with milk. Oh, milk chocolate, yes. Can we latte art? Okay, let's make an attempt. Okay. What does this mean? Oh. I'm not sure what I'm trying to make. It's more just, you know, testing the chocolatey waters. Oh, it's an exotic island. What does invert mean? Not sure what that means. Now it's a bird taking flight. What else do we see? Nothing there, but she's probably not going to drink it like that anyway. She didn't look like a lefty. So the righty, yeah, that should be fine. We're going to start our first latte art. Done. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Milk chocolate. Thank you. So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Thank you for the book, Barango. Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business, having a coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. It's for the thrill of the game, not profit. Which actually... sorry. Actually feels a little strange, because Seattle's a well-known city. Not quite as much as New York, but it's known. You would think rent would not be cheap, for a business at least. There's always someone looking for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running a coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Lucy here's damn rich, that's the secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Lucy can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. She just will have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. A writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. So you make your conline, decide to bring back. There's a translation guide, phrase book that's partially in conline. I mean, you're free to do that whenever. Probably wouldn't make for a sorry, probably wouldn't make for a good little blurb to pop up in chat. Like, trust me, the word limit of those messages that I used to have pop up was very limiting in how much I could put in. I had to always tone it down for what I wanted to, cut bits, and it's probably a little bit why I no longer have the messages pop up. No wonder. She is a pretty good writer, you know? You can find some for stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be. I don't even know what to write about. Oh. Is this the boyfriend? Oh. Smug look like that. I hope he becomes an ex very, very soon. You deserve better. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of an order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. Okay. Bitter with milk. Well, it's definitely coffee-based. We'll go... Actually, let's see. Oh, that's a primary, so I can't mix and match with the coffee. Okay. Put my symbol on it? That might be a little tricky, but I can try that. Experiment latte art. God, this crick in my neck would just go away. Funner. But yeah, I guess we'll do cappuccino. Yep, a lot bitter, but it's warm, and it's a little cool, apparently. However that works. Okay, let's try. What happens if I just hold it in place? Okay. Okay. So to etch. Still not sure what this means. We can do this. Kind of try and round it. Then, whoop. That didn't quite work. What if we invert this? Nope. So getting the star in the center is not easy. Looks better. Is it messy? Absolutely it is. Oh wait, unless that's referring to the pour. Okay, okay. We're learning some stuff. We're learning. That means that can also affect it. So if we do this, we can get most of the roundedness of the heart. Then we bring in the etch. We can actually, probably better come from the top down, just so it becomes less phallic sooner. There we go. Go. Nope, nope. We want more coffee. Come on. Turn. Turn. At least there's no timer for this. That's good. No having to worry. Around the side. It is vaguely heart-like. That much is coming through. This looks a bit more like clubs than a diamond, let alone a star. That looks vaguely good. Come on. Okay, that's got to be enough for perfectionist. I mean, what is... okay. Let me just put that in silent. Sorry, I have a job interview tomorrow. I was just confirming details on that. Nothing I need to reply to now. Alright, here's your order, elf sir. Is that what you call latte art? That's cute. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's this rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Baileys. Oh, Where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet you both. I'm Lucy. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you are in contact with Steve, then? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? Only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Ah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm gonna write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista, I guess. They call me Spider-Man. I steal pizzas on the side. That's how you know I'm legit. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over the tables in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Alright. Not too bad. I'm still not liking his vibes. Like, part of it is he just seems so bright compared to the welded back wall. It seems weird. Also, his eyebrows are always seem to be down in the yes, I'm evil pose. Should we move to other seats too? Here is good. Okay then. Oh, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. Finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. Thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about yourself? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Lucy here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? I give them bad latte art. The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. I do have my own methods, but it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now, that's one good lesson I had to learn for the day. For a second there, I thought that was my phone. Okay. Your parents? Yes. So, you've talked to them then? I did. It didn't end well. No. Well, what did they say? A lot. She's being evasive in a way. I'm not sure it's going to end well. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. Got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know? They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. Okay, he's shaping up in my eyes. He's starting to seem like a better person. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So, this is it then. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. You know, our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know? We can't just elope. You won't get permission because you're too old. Though I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. This is not the conversation to have in public, buddy. Oh boy. And especially because the screen is so zoomed in on them, it feels like I'm just like in their face, you know? You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Wait. Time to step up and be the bar counter counselor, huh? Sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. I don't like how he said that line looking directly at us at the camera. It feels like it's innuendo. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Hell, do you have anything that's warm and that can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Okay, cool. First, I'm going to check this. Do we have info on those? We do. Okay. That is quite the image for Lua. Let's start with Bailey's, though, because it's still here. Alright, freelance designer, #1 pumpkin spice fan. Nice. Very artsy profile picture. I'll give him that. Lua. It's in French. Pretty sure this is Passage. Something Passage Time, perhaps? That seems like the sort of thing you'd put on a profile message. BizDev leads, discover national capital. We still don't know Goth or Georgie, but I'm holding on till they come in. So Freya, nope, we still don't have anything in here. Weird that it didn't. It's on there, but okay. Green, oh wait. Green tea latte. Ah, there. Green tea, milk and milk. All right. Okay. This is gonna be a little weird, I think. But we're gonna try and do a thumbs up. Here's the thumb. Actually, wait. Might have done this weird, but oh well. Here, and that's what matters. I'm only going to do 3 fingers for space reasons. That's actually came out better than I expected. It would look even better if it was centered, but oh well. Okay, we'll use the etch here to help clean up the side. Not to stir too much. I've seen some of the latte art other people have done for this game, because there is apparently a contest or some such. It's no idea how they got the detail they did those. We'll just have to leave that. Serve it. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. And out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. I get the same old man that you're having a disagreement with. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Titled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while till sunrise. More time for me to drink, then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. God, she's already back at the counter. You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. Have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I can close the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. If the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay? You have a good night then. You too, Freya. Dark chocolate, warm and calming darkness. Right. Next day, September 23rd. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Ooh. That is sounding good. Seattle groceries, distribution problems, harm local restaurants. We're seeing that firsthand. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. That does not sound fun. Hey, now be careful with the door. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry. I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive, temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come in here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know? You can't get more different than that. Jesus. I'm sure that's a subtle reference to some book adaptation. I just can't recognize it from Knife Walker. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's going to come tonight. Wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Well, hey! Georgie just looks tired. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Rhea. Please, Lucy, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. Have all the ingredients today. Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodachi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Alright, first, now that he's here, Seattle Police Department versus June. Oh, we're not friends? Oh, come on. Jeez, that's a forehead. Like, absolutely no insult, but, like, look from up here, it's like, that hairline keeps going. Sorry, man. Wait, what's this? I guess we're good enough friends with Bailey now. Freelance designer, museum art gallery, frequenter, art school graduate, will draw and design for food and shelter. Nice. Hey, Brazen, welcome. Beat me up, Scotty. Yes. It's night 2, and we are not great at this yet. But we also just got some more ingredients, apparently. So no milk. Just a sweet, healthy coffee. Okay. It's probably cafe latte. No, wait, because lactose intolerant. That's right. Let's see. Double coffee, honey? Sweet, that's a lot of bitter, so we're going to say no. Coffee, double honey. There we go, sweet. Healthy coffee. I guess. Yeah, how you doing, Raisin? I hope you are enjoying your day. Wow. No dairy, so I assume that means we can't coffee art it. Got it. Let's see if we got it. Coffee with honey for a man on duty. Not everything can manage this combination as well as you do. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me a service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, hmm? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Right? So, triple coffee. Something the game did not explain to me, because she first called it a triple shot espresso, and all I saw was recipe for espresso. I was like, God, panic. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. I didn't quite catch those. Oh, throwing trash. Yeah, no problem. I was just asking how you were doing, if you had a good day and all that. Because I know when you pop in for my later streams, sometimes you have to pop out because the days fucking suck and exhausting nowadays. So, just that time of year when it gets dark in like another 40 minutes or something for me. Looks completely bright out now, but that sun's gonna go down real fast. A deal she regretted. You guys need to get some details, because from the perspective of someone who's not heard this could sound like the boss propositioned her or something. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to show the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. Yeah, balls. I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. Let's see. Day's mostly okay. Doctor's appointments. Oh god, yeah, it sucks when freaking long waiting room time. Nothing major, just regular check-in. Playing oil and brake fluid, the usual. Well, at least it wasn't anything too invasive then. That's good to hear. I presume annual checkup type deal, or at least recent sickness, rather than it's like, oh god, I think my liver's exploding in me. It's like, have you considered losing weight? It's like, I'm 90 pounds soaking wet, doctor. It's not weight. Another Dr. Lee BS. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. Don't know. Someone who passed out the mere thought of blood draws would be kind of led to... Yeah. Oh, it wasn't anything that needs stitches. That might be a bit more of an apt descriptor. Let's see. So yeah, as Lucy said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically, I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait. Stealing time a crime? It shouldn't be. If it is a crime, it shouldn't be. Technically, I might have to arrest you. Not the joke to make. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes it might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. I need stitches. Last time you left tip at the hospital. Yeah. The go-to pun for that, but yes. But also, George's got a point now. It's like sometimes coffee breaks need to take a little longer. As long as you're not going crazy with it, it's fine. Your boss doesn't need to know... Ooh, sorry, big stretch need out of nowhere. Your boss doesn't need to know how often you need coffee breaks. And if they ask, all you say is like, today is just a little rougher, I need a little bit more time, that's it. Just enough of a lie that, they can't investigate shit, you know? You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? Okay. It's just a fact. Not sure whether this will make you feel better or not. But if your writing career goes up in flames, police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks. I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Give me an idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? Coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I'll definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it, though? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Lucy's probably worried about losing customers due to the breach of privacy. Come on. It's not like I'll be using real names. I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, is someone stationed here? That's what feels... Oh, yeah, smoked inside. Though, I mean, I don't live in Seattle. It might be a bit more normal up there. Or at least to have places specifically posted no smoking and we just happen to allow it. But yeah, it is weird seeing anyone smoke. Especially because this is supposed to take place in 2020. Like, not even far off future or distant past. Fantasy races aside. By the way, is someone stationed here? I assume you've heard a lot of stories from people around here, right? No. Come on! Nope. No. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are we talking about? You asked for information about the busker. One is always playing his guitar, always got Rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Norway implemented total smoking ban on all eateries. Hot dog stands at 5-star restaurants in 2004. Yeah, it should be by and far the norm in the U.S. I just only assume Seattle is different because I know it's a bunch of. It does have a reputation for a bunch of like indie style pop up shops that last a season, what have you. A grunge band and grunge music, especially, and just constantly raining. Those are the three things I really know about it outside of game logic that might be more exaggerated. I'm looking at infamous Second Son. I think it was Second Son. Yeah, it's. God. I can barely remember a time as a kid where fucking smog was a massive issue in like big cities like New York and Seattle, where there's like a bunch of industry nearby and enough cars that is just choked with smog. And now you don't hear about that anymore. Like, we've made changes, and smoking not being acceptable in just any fucking building, except those publicly marked. Even then, it's like, even the airports will have separate boxed-in rooms for smokers. Fucking Christ, it's like, oh, before I get into the story, before I left Love's, there was not an update in policy, but there was like a handout we had to read, because there's a lot less cigarette sales as e-cigarettes and vapes were starting to pick up, right? And they said, hey, don't you want to ease the transition from people who are giving up cigarettes for vapes? To which I wanted to fucking reply, no, it's not. If people are getting priced out of cigarettes and they're choosing to quit, we should be getting them towards the fucking nicotine patches and shit, not the new expensive addictions. Like, ugh. LA used to look like it's a sepia filter. I mean, I couldn't speak for that one because I never lived there. But for a time, I lived near enough Sacramento because that's where grandparents were, and we went out and visited them all the time. Like, even in my youth, there were some houses of her and her friends that were just heavily choked with smoke. And I had to explain to me, it's like, most places aren't allowed that anymore. So it's like, I can remember the sepia tinge that comes from smoke staining shit. Ugh. Many rant aside about fucking smoking is a nasty habit and vape shouldn't even be allowed. Like, we need to fucking shut that down. I'm starting to rant again. Back to the story. A busker story found out his girlfriend died during an investigation, for he apparently got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of a prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I'm so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that got deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they Any regulars here? Not so extreme to say smoke should be allowed. Good cigar or pipe can be nice after all, but keep me outside or... Oh no, yeah, no, what I meant by not allowed is just like in public spaces. Like in shops, certainly not restaurants. It's like it should not be socially acceptable anywhere in that. Open air, parks are still kind of especially just because the side effect of litter when people just throw cigarette stubs. Yeah, there should be designated spaces for it, and everything else is assumed not allowed by default. And vape needs to be that too, because the customers who have come in and vaped in the friggin' store with something that is very much, if not marijuana, at least marijuana scented, it is ridiculous. It's like, the kids come in here. We have open-faced grills for you to serve yourself. You can't just smoke in there, guys. Gosh. Indoors public spaces should have smoke bans in place. A bit of legislation from a certain mid-20th century German regime you actually wholeheartedly support. I mean, even a fucking busted-ass clock is right twice a day. It's a clock's where it's just very slightly... I was going to say mistuned, but that doesn't sound right. Well, if it's a couple minutes off, it's never right. But when it's fully broken, well, occasionally. It's a 24-hour clock, which cases twice. I've never actually seen a 24-hour clock. I've seen like a what's called analog, where it just has the numbers. But when I hear about like just a clock, I always assume like the full rotary 12-number style, which seems weird as a transition to a 24-hour. But I get the extension of the metaphor, yes. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friend sober up, I guess. Gave people coffee to sober up. VCR display. Oh. God, that takes me back. I forgot VCRs would have little time displays on that. Man. Well, at the very least, we know DVD's never going out of style. Knock on wood. Oh, wait, why did I knock on the desk? I'm sure that reverberated up the mic, too. Yeah, man. Old technology sure was nice. Doubling those clocks and shit. You give people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. Which feels like foreshadowing someone's going to come in drunk at some point. That's nice of you. I don't want to get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Alright, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on, do your old job, old man. Now DVDs are kind of old news, like CDs. So Bleeding Miracle could still get Blu-ray drive for PC. Yeah. I mean, fuck it. If it came standard with the PC, that's a small miracle in itself, because that's not standard so much anymore. Not even like PC gaming, which is bullshit. Yeah, I will say one thing I'm happy about is at least most Blu-ray. I'm not going to assume all. Most Blu-ray players will still do DVDs. See, don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Finding a desktop PC with a slot for removable media drive? Yeah. If I end up having to completely replace my desktop PC, I'm going to try and find someone who I trust, like not a business, to make a PC for me, because they will know best what things to get that will be compatible still. Because, man, I want to burn music to CD now. Seeing as my iTunes program will no longer work properly, and the music I got through that, I have the files, but they don't play right without it. I don't want a separate thing I have to plug in with USB. It feels weird. Having grown up with a computer that had a disk drive, it's weird to have a separate USB one. Right. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. New machine recently. I'm getting the old Blu-ray drive in the new case. No slough. Ah. Chest space taken off. I mean, it's nice that they're using the space. But it's like, come on. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with writing. Oop. Don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're the best, Lucy. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Come on, get. Alright, here we go. That should do for the experiment. Oh, someone's coming. Oh, hey, two someones. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Oh, one sec. Mr. Gala's in here. What did we learn about Georgie? More rice, yeah, yep, you need lactose. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to aspire to be someone like Gail Nyman or Maruki Harukami, man. One of those, at least. Maybe not so much worth idolizing these days. Okay, Gala. Aw. Okay, I see that these are bandages. And I think I know where they're getting the scars from. Okay, Mr. Gala and someone new. Hi, Lucy. Can we sit over here? Sure thing, sir. Silent guy. This is the place you recommended. What, you don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Alright. Coffee base. Let's see. We don't have anything pre-prepped with ginger. That's gotta be an ingredient we just don't have yet. So what is... So ginger adds warmth and bitterness. So what about a ginger honey coffee? A little sweet. Okay, ginger honey coffee is apparently a thing. Okay. Your order's ready, sir. Thank you. How about yourself, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? Oh, I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Alright. Coffee. Ginger. Honey. Oh, well, motherless son of a fatherless goat. Check your blood sugar. Ooh. Blood sugar's fine. Actually turned a bit so stabbed deeper than supposed to. Oof. Insert here. Well, I mean, hey, you seem like the person put together enough to have, like, band-aids and... What is it, No, that's an acid. The stuff to actually clean cuts. I mean, at least it's not too bad. It's just ouch. But yeah, sorry you hurt yourself. Yeah. Coffee, ginger, honey. With this pale fella here. Oh, here's your order. Good choice. Okay, just small puncture, a little deeper. Okay. So it's just painful, not bleeding. Fair, fair. Yeah, I don't think if I ever had to worry about lancets to check my blood sugar, I don't think I'd ever be able to. Needles are bad enough. Something I'd have to do myself, potentially most days. That'd be too much for me. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I'm surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Licking clothes like a vampire. Nice. Yep, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? You opened around 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde. Okay, so maybe not a vampiric person. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. Used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I like how the eyes are over here. Gala. It's like, is it him? Is he the person? Are you pointing at him right now? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It's around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So, when you guys said you met in the 60s, you're talking about the 1860s? I like how their eyes are just going back and forth to each other. No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it? Where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with a smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. God, this is starting to get some very much just like, me and my partner saw you from across the bar, we like your vibes. Will history repeat itself? That's foreboding. I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that. Most people who come in are just... I don't want to use the word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They've offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast got their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. Okay, getting some in-universe lore. Vampires can Uber Eats their blood, but it is managed by hospitals and not pseudo-restaurants. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. Trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? All the vegans you can eat, and nothing else. No, but I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. They're not the fastest runners in the world. Well, those jokes in case it becomes literal. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Or not real blood? Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood. Maybe too complicated to explain. But basically, some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind. Without relying on real blood. I mean, while I can see the appeal, especially in the cultural marketplace of it, if the science of it is the same, it seems like the easiest way to produce blood in bulk is to use people. Like, not literally, but I mean like hiring people and volunteers and whatnot, because I don't think anything will ever be as good as creating blood as the human body. I mean, we are getting pretty far along on synthesizing blood plasma, if not synthetic whole blood, right? I mean, yeah, potentially, but see, my concern is twofold. One, how sustainable it'll be, because I'm not sure if many of the articles talking about that stuff also mention whatever downsides or costs of equipment, and who's to say we're not going to, like, somehow create a whole new, not disease, but like an infection that's only really a threat because synthetic blood is just a little bit different, that it doesn't have the same protection. Now, the other one is, even if that's not an issue, like they manage to make synthetic blood as clean and safe as normal blood donations. My concern is, how expensive is it going to be to keep that standard? Because, like, fucking insulin in a privately owned business is way too expensive for what it costs to make. And it's reportedly not that difficult to make. So actually difficult things like synthetic blood doesn't really bode well, you know? Though I guess if they manage to figure it out, a whole lot less blood donors will be needed. Oh god, I just thought of a third thing. The unintentional downside of just people who make money on the side donating blood and plasma. That blood, I mean, the value is not going to drop like a rock, but it's probably going to drop in a significant way for them. And I say that because I've actually been considering donating blood as regularly as I can in between jobs. Just, it's something, you know. Yeah, considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns, does it taste the same? Or is it like Pepsi and New Pepsi, you know? More or less, yeah. Oh, hey, Super Sick, welcome. Another problem is that the science industry has been struggling for funding recently. Those labs, yeah. And that's the other downside with private labs. It's expensive to do stuff, especially if you're doing proper experimentation procedures, so they're replicatable, you're making sure there's no outside interference. Yeah, it's life's not super great being between work, but you know, it's a living. I've actually got a job interview tomorrow, which I might have to be careful about getting back in time for that stream, but you know, worst case, we're a little late. Yeah, doing my best. Got offers, and if not, I've got a long-term plan. Just last until next summer, get the place good enough to sell, and just find a cheap, well, place to buy out instead with whatever I get off of this one. It should help. Yeah, good old Lucy is not going to be held back by anything. I wouldn't say I've made plans, but I've hoarded what little I've been able to put aside, and it's grown. Thank you. I know I'm eminently hireable. Almost said horrible. It's just like this time of year is not great for long-time work. And there's looks to be a really big pool of people to cut from. They might go for someone else just because they're cheaper, even if they're unskilled. But you know, good for them. Well, good for the people being hired. Fuck you for the companies. But yeah, I'll get by. It's just trying to help everyone I can in the meantime. But hey, that's why we got cozy streams like this. Why I'm not looking to full-time as a streamer. There's enough people who are using streamers to get by because they are struggling to find real work for themselves. Let that money flow to them. Oh. Ooh, we got info from Brazen. Thank you for, let's see, blood types. It's not going to be commercially viable for the most common. Unless there's a huge vampire population needing food. But, oh, moved up a bit. The weird blood type variants with extremely specific antigen. Sorry, I accidentally clicked out. Like James Harrison, the man with the golden arm, whose blood carried antibodies against RH. D antigens, saving thousands, if not... Yeah, I remember hearing about that when he passed. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I know, I'm certainly not one of those people. Also, welcome back, Branko. I'm not one of those people because I am universal donor. Sorry, not universal, universal receiver. Which means I can take just any blood you got on hand. It'll work for me. Downside is that also means my blood is not universally accepted by others. Doesn't quite work that well. It's good, but it's just such a niche thing. It tends to be prioritized to other universal recipients who, again, don't have to take that. They can take anything. I mean, if it gets a couple extra bucks, or a marrow, blood marrow is probably a lot better donation per pint is probably not the appropriate term for it, but you know, we all do our best to get by. Yeah, blood science and fucking privatized healthcare, mini rants aside, we've got Hyde the Vampire, what was it, Gala Werewolf. Yeah, more or less synthetic blood and real blood tastes the same. That's what we're on, yeah. Isn't it expensive, though? It is. I can afford it, though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Oh, good. So they already covered one of the points I had. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? Want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers. And turn off others. That's a fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although some do try experimenting with other things. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be innuendo or drug reference. AB plus and minus probably not going to be prime candidates for synthetic blood. Minus, on the other hand, might be the big one. Yeah. I would assume that's what they would be aiming for. Like both in-game, the actual science labs, if only because, yeah, that's the big one. Other things? Mostly booze. Oh, okay. But I know some mixed with not so legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself yet? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Oh. Clearly it's plain sap, which makes it both... I mean, fair comment, drink. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. Because there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. I won't use the Fury sedative available on the market. I don't trust him. Besides, that sedative is too... general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. That's all I need, to be honest. So this is some interesting alternative werewolf lore. Because it's supposed to be like fantasy races where managed to come together, make a modernist city. And they're, the werewolves' monthlies, the Fury, has a specific individualized, like, counter, sedative, however you want to call it, to help him keep his mind. Which I don't think is really mentioned in at least a lot of, like, other big popular media with werewolves. Though my favorite, I think it's in the Balkans? It's definitely in Europe, like European area, where there's one version of werewolves where to cure lycanthropy, you need to be either loved by someone who's willing to still love you while being a werewolf, or have your original clothes thrown at them. Which I remember because it's like, just imagine having to like collect yourself buck-ass naked in the woods after your grandma throws your clothes and yells at you to come back home. And we need some more stuff like that in popular werewolf thing, instead of just like big burly beasts of violence. I heard some werewolves need to do... Oh, okay. Kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM. That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous amongst our kind. Werewolf, King Arthur's court, need his clothes back when he's done fluffing around too. Yeah. I've actually... Wait, there's a... I want to be cautious about assuming official King Arthur lore, because I mean, even some of the ones that we think are official are just got added far enough back that we think it's part of the original. Like, there's a Frenchman who added knight, I think it was Lancelot. It's just... Yeah, I think that King Arthur's court might have had a literal werewolf as a knight is actually kind of rad sounding. It's like, why haven't they done that in any of the adaptations? Like fucking well, they might have done it in Merlin. I haven't actually watched Merlin. I know Merlin from the gift sets on Tumblr. That's on me. You don't have to feel shamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know? Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Sir Melian? I'm writing that down, because I want to look into this Sir Melian werewolf from King Arthur lore. Secondary question, has the Fate series taken that yet and made him a servant? Because with the number of games they had, it's possible. Okay. Exactly. So continuing with your story, How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? Well, so far, all I know is it involves ginger, and probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. But next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, I know it's a... Actually, before I forget it, I only know it from the manga, and I'm not sure if it's a proper game, but Strange Fake from the Fate series does not have a... I'm not going to go major spoiler and say who they are. It does not have an actual Knight of the Round Table, but someone who wanted to be one for so long. It is their heroic dream of sorts. So, their main power is anything they wield becomes Excalibur. Though, depending on what the material is, reduces the durability. It needs to be high quality stuff. Which I know because they fight with a stick at one point, and it's still Excalibur in their hands. Which is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So, I'll see you around. Thank you both for coming. Take care on your way home. Good lord, I might have taken too long time on the roof. Clearing out the gutters, because my neck is all messed up. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. Just realized the major campaign I've been playing in for the past decade. Your character has an adopted daughter. Her cardiologist is a glasswalker guru. I'm not sure what the glasswalker means in that instance, but a guru is one of the races in the mage setting, right? Very werewolf-like, that glasswalker guru. I mean, it's been a while since I've looked in this setting, but it seems very much like a earned type name. They're the urban werewolves, okay. I guess that makes sense for the cardiologist, someone who's comfortable in the city. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Never mind. They were talking about BDSM, okay? You heard that, right? You. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. Now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. See you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night-night. Careful on your way back. Lamento. Sour and cool with a hint of home. Okay, so mint orange? Would it be mint orange? Maybe. A very creamy looking drink. Alright, the next day, what's the newspaper say for this morning? Alright, despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. I have a feeling we're gonna see either a fan or the lost member, considering last newspaper talked about the zombie virus, and this time we got a person who worked in the hospital. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high school. You know what? If it keeps fucking computer lab type classes in schools, I'm for it. It's not my favorite subject, but God, there is some tech literacy that kids barely 10 years younger than me just don't get. It's like, we're losing skills. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands. Oh. Okay, nice jingling, so it's not our usual. Hey, welcome. I wonder which of the social issues you're going to represent tonight, considering the newspaper. Let's see. So definitely sports jersey, because that looks like one of the sports news logos. What is this? Leaf, some sort. Love the side cut. Very nice. I wish I had hair long enough to do some sort of braid like that. Let's see, do I do traditional gruff sound and orc look, or do I go very different with a kind of a high femme sound? I was here to speak for paternal rights and divorce. You know what? I'm here for it. Alright, I think I'll go against a typical cliche. A little. Definitely not going to try and imitate Braca, because that could be rude. But a very high femme, perhaps. Yo. I think it's even funnier if she's using slang like this and I go for high femish. Yo. A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. So let's see, what would it be? Oh wait, we got lemon, we got honey. But it is probably two milk and a honey, right? Actually, before I forget. Yes, we got more info for Gull and Hyde. Oh, I guess we didn't. Damn. Well, we'll get those out. Oh, Hyde is a lot more femme than we could tell from sitting down. At the very least, this bright yellow, almost sundressy look over pants. Oh, professional model. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Who thought? Make sure. That's a T. Yep. Let's be something completely different. See? Oh wait, milk. Oh, honey milk. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hey, Lucy, seems like there's a cat. The cat came in. Oh my gosh, she came in with me! Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? I had a feeling. I had a feeling he was going to transform when they were just sat there. Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy! You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean... Sorry, man. I was hoping for some absolute, like, lesbian core moments. Like, oh my god, hot lady appeared out of nowhere. It's like, wait, what did I just scritch behind your ears out there? It's like, yes, it was very nice. Or some such. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since last time I saw a Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. Guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline-formed commute. That seems like... bartender me, that might have been a bit much to ask. It's like bordering on profiling. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a human. I mean, commuting in a bipedal form? Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? Ah, sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. Oh, alright. Can I actually brew with one milk? Let's try it. What's a triple milk? Just milk? Okay. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Hope Ray's gonna love you. No problem. See you around. Take care. And, see you around. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. Nothing but the freshest milk. Sounds of cow coming from back room. The freshest milk. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. Spoken like a young girl. No milk today, the cows run away. Yeah, but not this night. I'll come back for the nice warm hay. Kick over a lantern to show me up or something. Set the whole city ablaze. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18! Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Yeah, to be fair, she's wearing a varsity jacket, style jacket. Very much nodded. There are not many respectable adults that I can see doing that. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't... Oh, are you... Just say it. This is something illegal. Or if you're in any danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. This is Seattle! She's not the first and only. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. That's a bit of a snobby thing to say. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder. Could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? Ooh, maybe. No, not this late, actually. I don't trust whatever drunks might want her in. Also, big, tall windows are kind of, like, against the appeal of it, because you don't have to come and buy anything to say. Anyway. So, what do you want to order? The usual. And if I don't make you the order... Anyway. So we got tea, we've got green tea, and we got cocoa powder. Gotcha. We're gonna... Triple coffee, because that's what you want. Nothing but the plainest. Your espresso is ready. As good as usual. Glad you like it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Oh, possibly. Oh, it hasn't updated yet, so we don't know. Are you Rachel Florencia? Member of Super Smiles who just graduated? Oh. And started her solo... Okay. Started her solo career. Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Getting milk. Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, you are certainly one of them. No, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. Drink milk, no less. Hey, achievement. That actually gives me an achievement. Well played, developers. Well played. That's funny. No, seriously. Why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks' problems. I had a fight with my father. And so here I am. Ah, I see. But it's okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Oh, I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad... We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career something? She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's all right. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. More people. Oh hey, Georgie! Good evening, Lucy. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding for you. Anyway, Lucy. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Yeah, I can do that. Green tea, lemon, honey. Alright, so there's a slice of lemon just floating in here. I think it's going to be mint and lemon for that other drink. Yeah, that looks to be about the same colors used. Cough syrup. Your special drink is ready. Well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup. Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn. This is great. How's your day going, Georgie? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I've been to something scary on my shift today. Tell me. Sure you want to hear it? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously. Yeah, today's payday. I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, the labor union protest, everything was fine, though. How can you say it's fine? Got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. And that's strong proof this area's safe. Hey. Yes? Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So, you basically want to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man. I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah, Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, the endorsement comes with a discount, right? What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know! You are a father yourself! Oh. Right. Guys. You know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you around here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? He hit me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them. And they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Ty was just one amongst countless others. It wasn't like this before. Before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No. Before Mom passed away. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. As much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. Even your own blood. But it's never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. She also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. It's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot. But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Uses my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. Yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. Copper, welcome, welcome. A femboy, Android 18, and a cop walk into a bar. I can see it. Because, I mean, obviously, this is Android 18 right here. But I think, unfortunately, this gal is cis. Also 18, which she thinks is an adult. Actually, do we have her profile yet? There it is. Singer, dancer, model, and your favorite girl next is that not. Oh, you're calling her Android 18? I guess I thought this was too like jockey outfit for Android 18. But again, that's a segment of Dragon Ball I've not seen firsthand. Yeah, it's your favorite girl next door seems very inappropriate for a until recently underage female celebrity. That is very adult content coded. Very cute profile picture though. But yeah, how you doing, Copper? Well, you having a fun day so far? Oh, hey, we learned more about Georgie. Okay. Favorite things, movies, Police University, Cop Story, and Robert Cop. Okay. That actually somehow sharpened your character. There's less well-roundedness to him. He's a cop who likes cop movies. Cool. What I'm doing with my father of 3 beautiful girls. Aw, that's cute. But yeah, I'm not sure if you've played this game recently or were here for it. But recently part of a singing group who's just started going solo, 18, and ran off into the night trying to get into a bar after an argument with her dad. But because she is, wearing a fucking university jacket, obviously she got turned away at the door. So yeah, we're playing a barista counselor right now. With a lot of help from Georgie and his knowledge as an adult. It's like, yeah, you need to make up with your dad. It's like, not about taking sides of who's right, who's wrong, but you can't have unresolved arguments. Unresolved arguments are dangerous. In any relationship. I kind of understand what you're going through, though, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did that happen? You need to play more Tavern Talk? I mean, Tavern Talk is great. A lot more choices to make in that, though. And also, we have to discover all this by ourselves. Is annoying. Wait a second, it didn't add the milk that we made for her. Even though it's just like 3 milks. It's like, come on. Yeah, we're doing our best. See, to be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even further. Search trans individual. I know there are plenty of non-binary. I can't remember if any of them are canonically trans. But it is possible, because, I mean, I know magic for a lot more mundane things than transition happen. So it's possible that there is. I'm just completely blanking. It's been months since I've played it. Yeah, it is, does have a lot of blatant canon gender identities, which is nice. I think there are even some... It's either they, hers, or they, hims. So it's not just like turning a gender binary into a trinary, which is nice. have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel. And try to understand your dead father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not so sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That'll allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You're really a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town? Oh, that's quite far. You're still gonna drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. You sure? 100% sure. All right, no, but are you sure, though? It's rained literally every night we've been open here in the game. No, okay. We'll be off then. Thank you, Lucy, Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Lucy. Seems a good time for a nice little carrot break. So I have had to delay dinner due to the stream because I forgot to eat lunch just before it. You weren't here for it, Copper, but explain to people as I came in a little off my game tonight. Lost track of time cleaning the gutters because they were worse than I expected. And I also did not know how physically exhausting it'd be on a roof, trying to stay low enough that I'm not blown off by potential gusts of wind, which thankfully did not happen. It's just slightly windy out. But yeah, it's a full body workout I do not want to repeat anytime soon. Okay, actually I'm going to take this moment to stand up and stretch real quick. Ooh, there go my knees. But hey, at least now it'll be a lot easier to clean them after all the leaves fall. There are some, I don't want to say branches, but thicker twigs and stuff had fallen in a few of them. Thick enough that they're going to stay stuck and catch leaves better, so I had to go up. But the worst of it's over now. I could probably make do with an extension pole next time instead of having to dig in there with a little trowel. Get shit unstuck. Not the funnest day, but better today than tomorrow random job interview. And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the riding, by the way? It's getting there. Well, that's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Well, you just come clean. Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation, finish your novel. Your dreams. Not exactly Employee of the Month. You never know. And also, it's like, one of the events in this morning's paper was about orcs fighting for labor union rights. It's like, even if you don't have a union being a part of a newspaper, it's like vacation time, maybe? You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. And be careful on your way home. Ooh, Marrakesh. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Okay, so it looks like a green tea base. Something with leaves I'm not sure if we have yet. Probably something I could try and whip up. I get a number of failures every day that I could try out. Put some new stuff in. Here we got, oh, the big one, a werewolf activist imprisoned for owning a legal fury sedative. Ooh. So we're probably getting Gala back tonight. Which is a shame, because nothing against him, but like this is bad news for him to be coming in with. He seems a nice guy. I try to mix up dude and guy into die. Workers Union in talks with government over their pleas. Nice. Rap group Street Orchestra question over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. If this rap group is mostly orcs, that's a very clever name. We're the Street Orchestra! Oh, slightly different lighting, it feels like. Doesn't feel like it's usually this blue. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gull is coming after his shift. It's pretty empty in here. You're our first customer of the night. Is there something wrong? Nothing. Just a bit strange that you say our. When obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I've put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What are you wondering tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Right, we can do that. Yeah, it looks like we're missing ingredients. Those would probably be the green leaves we saw in that green tea. Let's see. Yeah, it's more or less the same. So we'll try this. Ginger green tea. Drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. Or a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... What's the word? Something as honorable as that. Not where I expected that going. Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. And, what is it? Guess. You travel a lot. More or less. You befriended a startup founder, so I assume you either have your own startup, or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They get boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I didn't expect that. I did, because it's on his frickin' Toma de Chill. See, ooh, but now their self-summary, part of Lost Angels Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Like, even though Hyde is rocking pants in this, I think more men need to have frickin' shirts, or at least tops, long enough that they go down past the pockets. Like, bring back the... I'm not even sure what you would call those doctrines, but bring back those being more or less gender neutral. See, but you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No. No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good-looking. Skin paler than an elf's. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who don't naturally age? Isn't that false advertising? I mean, if burger commercials can get away with freaking motor oil... Oh wait, no, that's pancakes. Pancake commercials using motor oil instead of syrup. And burger patties get away with having extra things stuffed in the back just so the top bun looks bigger. It's like, no. This is like the least of it. Hey, don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective, and don't forget camera angles. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. Hey, Freya. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. You chose to sit right next to them. Like a civilized person. If you can. Oh, come on. Just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. Pretty sure I saw you last time I was here. You bet. You'd say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey. You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what are you talking about? You're talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. What is your profession, dear sir? I am a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling! That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. And how's the writing so far? It's okay. I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. So, brew me something, please. Let me guess, triple espresso. Coffee? Ah, ooh. I need to take it slow tonight. This is new. Maybe something warm and sweet without coffee. Alright. Ah, we can only choose one. Dang it. We can reset immediately. I wonder. Nope, that doesn't do it. It's a double ginger chocolate, maybe? Is this a thing? Ginger chocolate is a thing, okay. And I know this is ginger, but it kind of looks like a slice of lemon on the side. No coffee, warm and sweet. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. Glad you liked it. So, you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. Honestly, it feels wrong to use slice of life as the genre for novel. Like, it makes sense as, like, a serial, especially with, like, comics or manga, slice of life. A lot of different stuff can happen. But it's just a whole mass singular novel. Ugh. So, no fantasy or sci-fi. I'm still not sure. Probably be a normal slice of life. You'll have a tough competition. You're not wrong on that. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set in a world where only humans exist. Like, that sounds a little bit racial. Yep, he called it. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine, even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. I mean, obviously, people are people. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Which, I mean, makes it very fitting when some of my favorite isekai and fantasy stories have it be pretty much the opposite direction. It's like, oh yes, this is a world of fantasy elements and there's no, like, racial supremacy of anyone. It's like, yeah, no, this group / race of people are well respected for their strength, but that's just for, like, hiring for the army. Of course they're going to prioritize strength. The number of people from that group who go into non-strength things like fucking bartending are still much more prevalent than seeing them as a soldier or a guardsman in the street. That is nice and refreshing than everything having to be, it's like, oh yes, here's our settings, fucking acceptable losses to the culture at large, and the one main character who stands against it. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. Mr. Galda? Oh, nope. Let's see, what was I doing? Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself today? Just finished a meeting. I need an escape from my co-workers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? I do like these little details, even though we're following this conversation over here, he's still getting messages and whatnot. But actually, let's see, updates. Okay, we got Freya, all the way unlocked. Ooh, favorite things. Coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, big fan of... yeah. The questionable Gil Nyman inspirations. Doing with life, working as a journalist because it's the best way to learn how to write better. talk to people who have experienced more than you, and get paid for learning things. I mean, honestly, for the last one in particular, getting a union-based job, it's pretty much also good for that. Nothing else I want. He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea. Thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. A cup of green tea latte, please. Just confirm. Oh, no, here it is. Ah, because we have not rediscovered it. Oh, wait, no, it's... Oh, this is normal tea. Gotcha. Doesn't make quite as much sense. Yeah, 'cause that's, see, that's green. That's weird. Anyway, milk. You know what? Let's try to do this. We're gonna try and make this latte art. It's kind of like heart, two bands, then that. Okay. Oh, because it does that. Okay. Okay, lesson learned. We need to do kind of centered. Nope. Not great whatsoever. It is like a particularly mangled flower bush. I have no idea how some people get the detailed arts I've seen for this game. Witchcraft, I say, witchcraft. Oh, it keeps spreading. Nice. Now, I never understood the appeal of art in a latte. Okay, green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why. I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. Oh, I think it's 'cause the former boyfriend got green tea latte. That's why he was like, you want a green tea latte? I see. Interesting. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please, don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Ooh. Bailey's is... or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems, then. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elfin family. They can be caged at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. That's not surprising. That his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as if we've been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him. Yes, he wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family. Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him. Of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. Hyde is putting off his text response. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well... Sorry, that's Hyde. Well, that's difficult. So, you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know? Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No. They always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry. I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Alright, I think that earned us info for her in here, so let's take a look. It's all in... Oh, nope, we got some non-French stuff. Cool. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight, fan of art and poetry. She is working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings in museums on the weekends. Enraptured by the forbidden oh. That's certainly a thing to write in a public profile that we get access to by just becoming closer friends from listening to her gripe about family issues. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, you don't have to say so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself, anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, there he is. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? Yeah, I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. Tell it to someone that needed it. But not the one day you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? You remember my Fury remedy? Mentioned it a couple days ago. One with ginger and caffeine. Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger. Just not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Let's go with a lemon ginger. Because I know that's an actual tea. Next time we can try a lemon ginger milk tea. Oh, got an achievement, serve a wrong drink for the first time. Here's your drink, sir. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. And there retails the whole thing. Nice little fade to black moment there. Delicious watery apple juice, because my ice is gone. Hyde, oh Hyde. You never change, do you? Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Not you two. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic to it. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What do you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. That's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously. I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yeah, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Alright, Lucy, thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Oh, I thought I'd have another chance at mixing something. Oof. Masala chai, spiced tea from southern India. Very nice looking. Alright, September 26th. Let's see. Got a little more than an hour left. This will probably be the last day we do. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Okay, so literally like under the Atlantic. So we're going to have a sea-based race today. Who watches the Watchmen in Seattle? Ooh, cop issues. Cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. And we're also going to get the little idol. Gotcha. Let's bring this up first. Nothing new? Okay. Brew pad. So what's a tea? Pretty sure it's a green tea. What is... Why are the drinks not coming up in here? Because I know I did something with tea, but it's in neither of these. What the fuck is going on? This is annoying. Welcome. Welcome.
Hello there. Good evening.
Good evening, sir?
The usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it.
Is it okay if I call you sir?
Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit.
Do you want to order anything, sir?
Oh, yes, we have to communicate our order. Please, pardon us. What do you recommend? You will not be able to taste the difference anyway.
What do you mean?
It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here?
Everything's the same price in this coffee shop.
Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far.
Quick aside, I really hope the way I'm doing their voice is actually reading to the mic very well. Because it sounds drastically different to me with a little echo, but I don't know. Have you decided on what to order then?
Okay. We would like to order anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Alright, anything coming up. Do I maybe need to have this open at the time? Okay. Pretty sure last time I did regular tea with ginger. Oh, we got cinnamon. Let's see, is green tea, ginger, and cinnamon a drink? The Grinch. Oh, that's funny. We are gonna trash that though. Ginger and cinnamon. What if we do normal tea, ginger and cinnamon though? Is this the cardamom tea we saw? The masala chai. Yeah, let's go with masala chai. While we do that... Okay, we finally discovered another one, but only that one. Not the Grinch. Sadly. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking.
Don't worry. It will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this.
Interesting method.
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Why did you put your finger in the drink?
That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course.
Drinking it?
Yes, drinking it. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use.
Pardon? Sorry?
It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick.
You mean a straw?
Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet.
Fair call out, I suppose. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw?
The same way as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes.
I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw.
Affirmative.
By the way, you said you just arrived. Where do you come from, sir?
Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here.
A mission?
Yes.
What kind of mission?
Find what the Earthlings call a female.
I'm sorry, just to make sure we're on the same page. What Earthlings call a female, or what Trilby wearing people are cliched to refer to as females, because there is a difference in that, and the difference tends to be the respect given. And then
Breed.
ooh, we are jumping right into that. Okay. So you come from a faraway place to find a date.
Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time.
No. I'm not talking about that kind of date.
Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits.
Wasn't talking about that kind of date either.
Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes.
Yeah, we need to, I don't know, get to Mandarin or something. I'm a big fan of kanjis, just because of the sort of puns they can pull off, especially with names. I do appreciate that, even though I'm absolutely horrific with languages. No, don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages.
Earthlings really do need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make a communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods.
Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far?
Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth.
Is it some pun on Grindr? Because that would be funny.
Although, the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction.
Oh, wait! Oh! Hyde said he was in town because a friend who runs a startup for some sort of dating application was here. So it's going to end up being the same thing, isn't it? That's cool. Bringing things back together. Huh? I never heard about... Wait. Are you talking about a dating app?
The system used a fire symbol as their sign.
Tinder. Tinder parody. I almost forgot Tinder was a thing. Not sure if it still is. Could be done for all I know. Are talking about dating app.
But again, we found some contradictions in the application.
What do you mean?
According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when to interact to swipe right between each other, you can commence the introduction to the breeding process.
It didn't go well, I assume.
Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. They said some words that could not be considered proper.
Okay, I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad?
Oh, some of them are laughing with text.
Did you get to meet them?
We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear.
But some did.
Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database.
And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places?
Yes.
Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone.
Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time.
You're right about that. Oh, unless... Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Okay, that's not one I know that I have. Okay, coffee milk. Okay. Latte art. We're gonna try something weird. Oh wait, I have set to invert. Oh well. Oh wow, that really flows. Oh, we're gonna keep on trucking. This is also gonna look horrendous, but maybe I can save it. Some kind of a janky 7-pointed star looking thing. Oh, wait, nope. A lot of change there. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, nope, keep that coming. Yep, I bungled it. Not just any normal bungle, I've certainly jungle bungled it. Wait, we can fix this. No, we can't. We cannot fix this. Alright, we're just mixing this shit up in the center, I guess. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? It's good. I'm glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yep, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. She looked at him. He looked at her. No. Can I help you with something?
Oh, nothing. Pardon us.
Okay. Oh no.
Excuse us?
Yes?
Are you waiting for someone?
This again? No, I'm not waiting for anyone.
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone.
Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she's an orc just like you.
Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even pure orc.
But is your name Uruk-hai 69?
Uruk-hai. Uruk-hai. Lord of the Rings reference. I get it. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here.
So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk-hai 69?
No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk-hai 69 anywhere.
Oh, you really are not her.
Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something.
But we don't have any friends on Earth.
Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man.
Pardon us for interrupting. When you say club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. Call themselves Chuckies?
Oh, my sweet summer child. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc?
About an hour ago, according to the local time.
She's bailing on you, man.
What does that mean?
It means big chance she's not coming. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her?
We have. She read it, according to the application.
Did she reply?
No.
Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right.
That was... We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new feeling.
This has happened before?
Many times.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy.
Earthlings use strategies to breed?
The most complicated strategies, in fact.
Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore.
You can stay if you like.
Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner.
Please, just call me Lucy.
Thank you for your time, Lucy. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth.
Sure. It's called norm, by the way, the breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword.
We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off.
Take care on your way. If it wasn't for the scrape of the sound being pulled out, sorry, a chair being pulled out, I would have assumed they had just teleported away. God, it's so jarring how some people just disappear. Did we get a tomato chill for him, though? We did not. Shame. I guess we have to wait till we get the name, but we do have more on Myrtle, a programmer at Cosmic Studios. But she comes out wearing a sports jersey. That's interesting. Like, nothing against it, it's just... It's not the typical expectation of a programmer. Oh wait, game developer? Okay, never mind. That could be. Working on the Full Metal Conflict series. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friends, apparently. What kind of friend? Like the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. Doesn't have to be literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut, Freya. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien alien? Alien alien. Oh. space, probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With a capital T and a capital W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? Yeah. Freya? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Wait, why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft, so you were planning to show it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright, alright. Let me get out my bag. Be honest with your feedback. Oh, I will. Oh no. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. There it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. Oh, we actually get to read it. Sweet. No, never mind. It just faded to black. Actually, that reminds me. Oh, there's actually little stories we could be reading in here. I assume about the stuff she finds. A road trip. Actually, you know what? This'll be at a buy time in case this day ends before 7. But if it doesn't, then we'll save it for the beginning of next stream. Because this is nice if it is a lot more talk heavy. I'm more hesitant to like stop middle of conversation to go on my thoughts like I did with Tavern Talk. Not to say it's bad. It's just a different type of story, for sure. How was it? How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Why is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. Right? Because he is writing about the coffee shop and stories told in here. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think something's coming. Sorry, someone. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. God, those are some squishy boots. Oh. Okay, so it's not waterlogged boots, despite the rain. She looks kind of cute, though. I like this style of sleeve. Even though, admittedly, I don't think it's super practical. More areas that once they start losing elasticity are more likely to slip further than want. Or worse, snag on things. But then I also like being close enough to nature to have to push branches out of the way. Welcome. Would you like a drink here or takeaway, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order masala chai then, please. Because I know I made that the other day. What was it? It was tea ginger? Yeah, tea ginger. Cinnamon. There you go. Alright, serving up. Oh, we only get 5 throwaways total. Or is that per night? No, the last throwaway was on the same night, yeah. Believe this is the drink you were talking about? From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. This... Is it bad, miss? Oh no. It's really good. It just brings back some memories. Well, I hope they're good ones. No, they certainly are. They certainly are. Where were we? The main character? The character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. Having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something, miss? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Ow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer. But conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me. My name is Aqua. Let's see, what is her profile picture? So everyone else. Aqua. Oh! R&D at a university in Seattle, and she's behind a podium. So she's talented enough to be a chosen speaker. Interested to know? Pardon me, my name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua, I'm Freya. The barista here is Lucy. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. Sorry, just yawned, attacking me. So, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Oh, we've got Myrtle's attention. Hey, that seemed cool with my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write. But research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Come on. You have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of my contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we are working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work at FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I got bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I just love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Get their voice mixed up. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure thing. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hate the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Oh, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people play arty games, are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. They're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. At least that's what I think. It's a good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know? Nailed it. So, you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Lucy. Yep. And to you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Ladies loving ladies. Yeah. So, yes, that was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I can see that you are reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously, that's it. I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious. That much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. Though this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. STMG. Warm booster made of susu, milk, tellur, egg, honey, madu, and jahe, ginger. So, how? I assume this is here so we can make it, but we don't have egg. I don't think. Pretty sure egg is not going to be a recurring ingredient. Unless, I guess, someone brings it in. Research found that most Fury sedative on the market is not safe. Profile: Maury Lester from Slum to Glam. Oh wait, I might have to get my eyes checked because I thought that S was an E. Oof. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Ooh, that's gruesome. Okay. Save game. Oh, technically that's saved, so we're actually going to leave it there. Resume. We'll read these stories, and I think that will be it. Yep. Okay, so, road trip. If a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. If a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Morrissey's voice blasted from the old speaker of the car. Everyone in the car was singing along, and by everyone, I was talking about me and her. There were only two of us in an almost empty highway. Oh God, I'm yawning. Ugh. Might wrap up this story and make that the end of stream. Do you consider dying by my side to be a heavenly way to die? She asked after the song finished, breaking the noisy silence of the car. That depends. Depends on what? On how we die. I'm sure having a masked psychopath slowly mutilating us while we're holding hands won't be a pleasant experience. Then what kind of demise would you consider a heavenly way to die next to me? That's hard. I'm pretty sure I'd prefer something that's not too painful, though. So, us dying of old age together would be a heavenly way for us to die? Hey, hold on. We just started officially dating yesterday. Don't plan too far ahead. Ow! What was that for? Meanie. I was just joking. Besides, I'd rather think about a heavenly way to live with you right now. Have you found any answers to that? Look at me, and then close your eyes. But just do it. She closed her eyes. I leaned over, getting close to her face. Then, for a moment that felt like 100 years, we kissed. The speedometer was pointing to 100 kilometers per hour, and the highway was almost empty. Almost. That's cute. But yeah, we'll find someone to raid out to, and pick up the other stories at the beginning of the next Coffee Talk stream. Okay, in the main menu. Alrighty. There it is. I can close that. I'm going to get a window up once again. Oh. Alright, who is up on Twitch? Let us see, let us see. Ooh, not too many people. Ooh, Howie's doing some more vintage store. We're going over to Howie. Ooh, once again, I'm going to copy because there are so many T's. I'm scared I'm gonna misspell it. Okay, Read. Alrighty. Okay, so with that, we're definitely continuing Tavern Talk. I need to better prepare next time so that I can, have something to eat and drink before so my throat's not so freaking underhydrated. But as always, my wonderful tome readers, hope you guys have a... Ah, shit, I forgot my usual message. Oh yes, I hope you guys are eating enough, drinking enough, getting enough sleep. Take care of your body so your body can take care of you. Things are getting rough, the seasons are changing, and with it the air and the weather, which for some of us, including myself, is fucking up our own little systems and internal patterns. It sucks. This too shall pass, as does all the misery being caused in the US by a fucking greedy asshole. But wheels are turning and things seem to be properly fought against. So we got a chance. Hope to see some of you guys in here tomorrow for the next new game added to our rotation. But for now, Vintage Story with Howie. See you guys again very, very soon.